Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God,
So hey guys, it's me again, your girl RaiA, back again with another video. And for today, we're going to talk about Oracle as well as Elemental Guardians. So first, let's talk about Oracle. Not the Oracle in Admiral Server 55, okay? Now, there is one free Oracle chance every day, and the chance refreshes during reset. Now, if you roll 10 times using the Oracle dice, it grants you a reward, which is 10 times as well. And you may decide the point in Advanced Oracle, but Advanced Oracle has limited usage, and Astrobal is refreshed automatically at reset every day, but manually refreshed by players will cost you diamonds. So for an example, as you guys can see, Oracle, by the way, is located right below Abyssal Realm or Dungeon. It really depends on what event is available. Now, the astrolable that was talked about in the description is actually the ones that you guys can see right here. So this one, so it really depends, and like it was mentioned there, it is always refreshed during reset. And you're given one free roll on a daily basis, so every day you guys can actually have a chance to get a good either soulstone or guardian, but it always lands on 6. So, I mean, refresh is key. And you guys can actually get multiple chances when you use diamonds, so I will be showing you guys an example later. Now, there are different types of soulstones and guardians that you can loot. So we have Fine, Elaborate, Ultimate, and Divine. Of course, Fine is the weakest, Elaborate is okay. Ultimate is a bit strong, and the strongest one pretty much is the Divine, which also have some combos that will be available, and you guys can choose from that, but it's a little bit hard to get. It's like 0.001% of chance. And of course, you guys can also get upgrading mats. Shout out also to Hunt of Server 231 for the screenshot. So as you guys can see here, if you guys check on the rewards, you guys will see all of the things that are available for loot. You guys can actually get some blue, some purple, some orange, and as well as some red. And most of the time, you guys can actually get like upgrading materials. But if your luck is just like mine, then most probably you'll end up getting a lot of blue. But again, that really depends. So there's a lot of options, and you actually really need to manipulate the astrolables to get something good. However, by refreshing it, it will cost 20 diamonds, and the more you refresh it, the higher it gets. So you really do have to be careful when you're planning on refreshing it. So I wanted to give you guys like an example of how it looks like when you're gonna do the 10 times roll. So as you guys can see, there's actually no orange available. Most of it is just like the purple soulstone, and then just one guardian that is available. So if you wanted to get more options, then I do recommend that you guys actually refresh. Now on my situation though, I really didn't refresh that much, which is kind of my fault. And by the way, shout out to Bloss of Server 44 for making this happen. So let's go ahead and roll. And as you guys can see, I did loot 3, and I did loot mostly soulstones. I didn't loot any guardians. So since I already have some soulstones here, let's move forward to the next topic, which is going to be all about the elements that you guys can use.
Water, earth, fire, air.
And let's not forget thunder. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Oops, wrong element. Sorry, you guys. I got carried away with the avatar thingy because every single time I think of element, that's the first thing that goes to my mind. So I'm really sorry. But jokes aside, our next topic is all about the element. So I meant this element, guys, the elemental guardians. And shout out, by the way, to Soda of server 171 for sharing this. This is actually her elemental guardian, which is really OP. Now, as you guys remember, I did roll like 10 times. So I rolled 10 times pretty much. And I didn't really get some soul stones. So I wanted to try again. Maybe I will get lucky. I'm hoping to get lucky so that I can have a guardian and I can have some options. But first, let me go ahead and show you guys the Guardian. So as you guys can see, there are two types of Soul Stone that you guys can use, which is one is attack and then the other one is defense. And I will explain that further in a bit. Now, as you guys can see, I'm just trying to choose mostly the purple because it provides like a better stats. Well, this is applicable to use random stuff. If you're just starting with the oracle, you don't really have much oracle to choose from, then might as well just use whatever you have, and that's better, or that's for the best. But probably in the future, if ever that you loot something better than, or something that you actually need, or something that would work for your guardian, then I would recommend that you guys change it. Now, as you guys can see, this instantly bloats so much on your BP, but the stats mainly focuses on the elemental damage as well as the defense. So, you know, for starters, when you're fighting in a battle, you can't really feel that damage yet, not unless you're in elemental trial. Now, since I didn't loot any guardian earlier, I'll go ahead and try again. Maybe I could get lucky. However, unlike earlier, I got actually 3 options, or you know, 3 astrolables for me to loot a guardian. So let's see my luck. I got 5 and I suck. So I did get a yellow one. The problem is the yellow one is actually a soul stone, so it's not something that I can put in the middle again. But let me just go ahead and put that on the inventory, and at least I can assign that on my elemental guardian. So the yellow that I receive, as you guys can see, is a part of defense, so this will increase my my water element. The problem though is I don't really have a guardian yet, so it's not, you know, I don't really know exactly like what I wanted to defend myself up with. Like, I'll show you guys later. It's hard to explain without really showing you guys the table. Now, there are other options for you to get the guardian. If you can't really loot it from the oracle, you guys can actually buy the guardian in the market, or at the same time you may also ask around, ask in the world chat, ask your guild mates, maybe they have some extra guardian and you can actually buy that. However, if you don't really have the diamonds to purchase, then you guys can always rely on the free roll during reset, and you know, you may get the chance to get a guardian. Some people like NL from Celestial of 168, he got lucky. He actually looted a guardian. Me, I spent 4k diamonds and I didn't loot nothing good, which is frustrating. So I even used my other diamonds, but unfortunately luck hates me, so I didn't loot anything. But let me go ahead and provide you guys this information. So every element is strong against one element. However, it can also be weak against another. So just to prove that point, or just to explain further, as you guys can see on the picture, earth is weak against wind but strong against water. Water is weak against earth but strong against fire. Fire is weak against water but strong against thunder. Thunder is weak against fire but strong against wind, and wind is weak against thunder but strong against earth, which is kind of cool because it has like a specific weakness as well as strength. So not, you know, there is no element that is way too OP than the other, because all of them has weakness and strength. Now, to provide you guys with more information, let me provide you guys with the description. So, after equipping Soulstone, the stats takes effect at once. After equipping Guardian, the stat takes effect at once, and you gain a Guardian type, which is the one that you guys can see beside my name. And this grants suppression according to the suppression relation on the left, which is the first picture that I showed you guys earlier from, you know, the weakness and the strengths. So, for example, Water Guardian deals extra 20% water damage against Fire Guardian. And certain Guardians and Soulstones can be, or can form a combination, which is, it normally works when you have the red one, the Divine. Now, the two sides are called Soul Stone, the attack and the defense, while the middle is called the Guardian. Left side is for attack, right side is for defense. So please do not be confused with that. And of course, the higher the rarity of the Soul Stone and Guardian that you get, the better the stats that you can get with it. Now, combos are really good. The problem is the red or the divine is not really that easy to get. So let's not focus on that for now. Now, actually, I'm wrong with this gram, but just to set an example, if water is weak against earth, but strong against fire, then choose to use a soul stone that focuses on water, which is your element, for your attack. And earth soul stone, use that for your defense because water is weak against earth. So you have to defend yourself from that element that you're weak at. Get it? But again, I'm wrong with the attack part. You should focus on the same element. Now, if you didn't apply this method, don't worry. Using random soul stones for now is okay, because this feature is still new and not everybody spins Oracle. Most of us actually rely on the free spin, so random attack and defense soul stone is what everybody use mostly, so it's okay. Now, shout out by the way to Oracle of Server 55, not where you actually get the Guardian for now, for the screenshot. So let's talk about how to choose the Guardian that works for your character. And your battle spirit actually plays a big role in this. Example, if your battle spirit is Azure Flame, then choose Fire Spirit as your Guardian because that's what Azure Flame uses. Because your normal attack and your spirit attack will apply a better elemental damage if you're using the right element. Now, I'm showing you guys two guardians which is both water, but if you look at this two closely, both of them are elaborate water guardians, which are purple guardians. However, they differ in stats. One is defense while the other one is attack. But if you notice carefully, both their talent stats are actually the same. And that difference that you saw earlier has an impact when you upgrade the guardian. Since the basic stats differ when you choose either defense or attack, so if you loot many guardians in the future, choose wisely. Do you want to be durable for that element, or do you want to be a damage dealer for that element? However, for me, I wanted to be a damage dealer because not really everybody will have that OP elemental damage yet, and you need that. Now, regarding upgrades, soul coins, by the way, this is needed for upgrading soul stones and guardians, and you can loot this in elemental trials or by recycling soul stones and guardians. Soul stone spirits, by the way, is needed for upgrading soul stones, and you can loot this in the oracle and if you dismantle a soul stone. Now, lastly, Guardian Spirit is needed for upgrading Guardian. You can loot this in Oracle and if you dismantle a Guardian. So these are the things pretty much that you needed to upgrade. And every time you upgrade, you just intensify the basic stats of either the Soul Stone or the Guardian that you are using. So I do recommend that you play Elemental Trial so you can get these materials. So anyways, that is it pretty much for my video. I really want to thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you do have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box down below. I really appreciate everybody. And again, thank you guys so much. See you guys on my next video. Peace out. XOXO. RaiA.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.